it's cigarette break time right now, though. Look. Coming to the stage right now, I forgot the. I know it's Mr. 2K. I know that. That's it, Mr. 2K. Y'all give it up for Mr. 2K.
See, he fucked me up already. It's Poppa Will. So the DJ could have had at least a chance to get something from the 60s. Maybe the 70s, damn yo. Fuck. 80s then. Anybody in here born in the 80s? You crackhead motherfucking babies better shut the fuck up. I know what your parents was doing. I'm sure y'all can tell I'm not somebody's kid, right? Right? I got kids older than maybe one of y'all. Shit. No, I'm just kidding. My name is Big Poppa Will, aka Mr. Y2K. Long ass name for an old ass man. Had a lot of years to put all that shit together. You know, my name is actually Will, but everybody's name is Will. You know, Will is the most used word in the Bible. Shut up, you don't know nothing about the Bible. You know, white people in here, not one. I'm used to white people. I come from Northern California, you know. All the black people, only where you see black people is when you go to jail, we all be up in there. What's up, dog? I ain't seen you since '79 and shit, you know? And that's my partner, Goldie, over there. Me and him was in the Army, so don't none of y'all get out of hand, but give him a hand. That's why I came back here this week, talk about my partner look like a pimp. You know that nigga's a pimp. That's why he's my homie. You know that's the best way for niggas to get some pussy? Yeah, let your homeboy be a pimp. Because pimps don't fuck all their girls all forever. You know, once, twice, maybe. After that, Butch, go and take care of that. Sure, dude, no problem, you know. Wore me out. But I'm gonna tell, you know, titties. I mean, comedy. See what happened when you get old? I didn't get enough breastfeeding when I was a baby, so, you know, any of y'all down for it, I'll take some more. Because these cats over talking about eating pussy. When I was growing up, my daddy told me, when you get too old to cut the mustard, you got to lick the joint. I've been jacking off ever since to make sure my dick keep working, because, like he said, pussy can smell. You know, there's only two things on this planet smell like tuna fish. And one of them ain't tuna fish. Okay? It ain't. Alright? So just remember that, you know? Like I said, I'm an old man, so I know a lot of shit y'all are working your way up to. Like, how many of y'all got boyfriends that wear saggy jeans? Don't raise your hand if you do, because I'm about to talk shit about his punk ass. And that ain't, I'm gonna tell y'all honestly, if you don't know this, saggy pants is not a prison thing. It's not. They don't do that in prison. When I was a kid, we wore saggy pants because one pocket was full of marbles, the other pocket was full of nickels and dimes, okay? And then you wear your shit so people could see that, yes, my undershirt matches my drawers. Y'all seen any cats like that in your lifetime? No, you haven't. We killed that shit back in the 60s. I grew up when a motherfucker didn't have a gold tooth. In case y'all can't tell, we got one. We used to put aluminum foil in our tooth and call it gold. We were silly. We didn't know no better. But I love women. I'm just not a butt man. And I'm gonna explain why. I've been waiting for 40 fucking years to explain. Niggas be lying. You know why they claim they butt men? Because they're afraid to look at you in your eyes. Yeah, you know? I got my first goddamn accident because this girl's butt looked so good to me that I started trying to look back to see if she had any titties to go with it. Bumped this car in front of me and jammed on the gas and hit it again. And she was all flat-chested and shit, big old ass, you know? And I said, fuck booties. From now on, I will look you dead in the eye, young lady. You don't have to smile. That way nobody know I'm talking about you, you know? And my little small titty friends, y'all cool too, you know? But boy, when I was growing up, if you wasn't a breastfed baby, you probably grew up to be a mass murderer. No, that's what white people do. You probably grew up to be some guy that never had a job. So I'm gonna tell y'all something else is coming your way. I'm looking for that light, you know, I got my Clark Kent on so I can see all y'all's titties. You know, just, it looks like I'm looking over here, you know, I'm looking over there. Where'd that girl go? Man, I sat here all night looking at her shit from the side angle. You know?
Hey, you
and
know
then
that?
I get to get up here in front where I can really get a good straightforward ass look. She done went outside to smoke. I'm a criminal. I ain't gonna lie. I've been to jail. Yeah. Can you imagine how hard it is to eat your meat in jail? It ain't that damn easy. I'm just talking about county. I ain't talking about prison, you know. But one thing me and Goldie have learned being here in Vegas, because I'm not from here. Any of y'all born and raised here? I'm glad somebody was. Because I be wondering how all these mentally ill, crazy looking, homeless people got here. How the fuck you get here? Did you get kicked out of some town and they give you a Greyhound bus ticket that was ended in Vegas? How do these people, y'all got tent cities. I'm from San Jose, California, where a motherfucker can't afford to live by itself. We ain't have no tent cities. That shit was against city ordinance. You know? So I guess I talked too slow, but I really enjoyed y'all. I just wanted to come in here and let y'all know that, you know, I love you. Never done this before.
Oh, shit.
61 years old, I got a scooter and a handicap sticker. I will be back again, because I like this. Thank you very much.
All right. Shit, keep it going for Poppa Will though. Man, that's his first time. That's his first time, man. This shit hard, man. You got laughs. That's what's up.